Okay. What's up, guys? No regret here. Let me double check everything is working. I believe it's all good. How does the mic sound? I can adjust it for whatever you guys want. Good audio? Okay, that's sweet. Everything's good. Let me adjust it even though you guys say it's good. Okay. What's up, guys? Let me just full screen this. So, we're here, chilling. Tell him you say hi. Where'd he go? I'll just show him chat. I don't see him. Sorry, Juan. I don't know where he went. Alright, let's check Team Liquid. Sasha, can you put yourself active on Team Liquid? Juan's not playing today, no. He's got BlizzCon. Thank you for signing my mousepad at Montreal. I appreciate it as a big fan. No problem, buddy. I didn't even know that was you, Melty. You like the shirt? Thanks, man. Oh, she works at Africa. Oh, what happened? What the fuck? What happened? What? What is it? Oh, really? Did you break it, Ricky? SOS broke it? Okay, I'm glad it's not you. That's good. This is what the PC bong looks like, guys. That's Joji and Ricky. Just hanging out. Somebody broke something over there. SOS broke something, apparently. I should have brought my tripod. This was super ghetto because I actually have to cast ASL. Well, Maynard, thank you for the sub, my dude. Appreciate you. You're beautiful. I love you. You're fucking amazing. You're actually like one of the nicest, beautifulest guys I know. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I have to cast ASL at like 6 p.m., so I'm probably not going to catch the PM group of today. But we might be able to get Ricky to do it. I don't know yet. We'll see. Or maybe Mintu. Oh, that would be so sick. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure. Morning group should be fine. Is there any replay pack of mine? No. I didn't know there was interest for that. I could get you one. Did Dark just... Where's Dark? I love Dark. By the way. I don't know. I don't see Dark. The girl's cleaning up the mess, dude. She's right there. Somebody broke like the... Somebody broke this thing. Like there's this piece of glass here. Apparently SOS broke it. And now this is out of focus. Okay, we're good. Good morning. How are you doing, buddy? Should we get some music? What do we listen to? We used to listen to J-Flaw, right, Ricky? No. Ricky says we should listen to some J-Flaw. Sasha, do you have a J-Flaw playlist? No J-Flaw? What do you guys want me to listen to? I'm gonna download Spotify. I've got some rock playlists that we can listen to if we want. The problem is I can't ever make everybody happy, you know? Someone thinks my music's shit no matter what I'm listening to. Oh my god, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. I should definitely turn that down. Master volume. Turn that down a tiny bit. Listen to Home Story Cup playlist? I don't know what the fuck that is. _. Someone should put my... Sasha, can you... never mind. Okay, you did. Never mind. Perfect. I was going to say, somebody should put my name in the title, because clearly I'm not as famous as I thought, and some people have no idea who I am. What is this? K-rock and hop? There's a lot of K-pop, my dude. Turned off follow alerts? Okay, good. CJB Prime. Thank you for the subarino, my duderino. Cappuccino. Appreciate you, my dude. Tong Tom Young? I don't know, you're Tong Young. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. You're beautiful. But yeah, I have to cast ASL tonight, so I'm doing a lot of casting, you could say. But the super tournament stuff, this is what I live for. Okay. Is it possible to come to the PC Bong in person? I mean, but by possible, what do you mean? Like we don't have any security. If you mean that. Jake, you are my own personal Jesus Christ. I would not go that far, but appreciate you. Can we see the pro players, please? There's players. That's Taesu right in front of us, and Patience. There's a bunch of generic people over there. That's Kim Dae Up, and oh, it's Minsu. Minsu's here. I wish I would have brought my tripod, but I didn't. Minsu. Hello? How are you? I got permission to stream. Are you okay with me streaming you? Okay. Minsu says it's okay, I can stream him. So far I've gotten permission from everybody, so that's good. We pretty much can do whatever we want. And I'm going to do in-game stuff this time, guys. Also, this is like the biggest test stream of ever. But so far, everything's been good, except for my hair. My hair needs a haircut. Where the fuck is my... Okay, whew. I thought I left my suit in the... Should I put on my suit? Is that too much? I brought my suit for casting, ASL. I think I won't. I won't put it on. You guys want me to put on my suit? At least have a tie? Okay. Are we serious? Okay. I shouldn't have said anything. I don't know why I said anything. I knew this was going to happen. I wonder if I can turn off autofocus on this camera. So, my mom bought me this suit for $50, but it looks very nice. And it was on clearance and shit, but you know, it's very nice. And I've been using it ever since for all of my casting stuff. Because nobody has a suit that fits me, in especially in Korea. I'm not going to put on the dress shirt. Fuck that shit. Okay. Gotta be careful not to show too much of my stomach here. Don't want to get us banned, do we? Where the fuck's the cable? There it is. Okay. So I got my Bane Nade shirt and my jacket. Stop autofocusing. What the fuck? What, Juanito? You want McDonald's? I'm sorry, my dude. It's gonna get hot in here. I'm Canadian. I can't take the Korean weather. Do I have... Oh, I have an AC above me. Oh, shit. We're good. Classy as fuck. Thanks, my dude. Excuse me, sir. I've never shown my asshole on stream. Thank you. I'm classy. This is quality content. We're literally just sitting here talking. Did I eat special? No. What? I wonder if that's the real Riddler. I would not be surprised at all. Is Beyond playing? Okay, can you guys chill? Does anybody see Beyond? Here, I'll show you guys. I don't think he's here. So maybe he's PM. It's auto-focusing. It's pretty much impossible to see. I really should have brought my tripod. I fucked up, guys. Next stream we'll have more cameras. Like the GSL Season 1. Will you please stream Jin Air players? Don't get to see them enough. Yeah, I will. What did I eat? I ate Korean food. So, no McDonald's? No, Ricky doesn't like McDonald's. You like the haircut? This is like the longest my hair's been in a long ass time. I want to get a proper professional haircut, but I don't know what to get. I've never gotten like a professional haircut. Can you guys turn down the mic for the game? We could hear you fully breathing. Sorry, what was I saying before I got rudely interrupted? I can't remember. Go bald? Oh, we're talking about haircuts. No, what the fuck? We're not going bald. Jesus. Do you know how awful I would look if I went bald? Where should I put my mic? I can't hear myself. Does this direct monitor work? Oh. Testing? No, I can't hear myself. Testing? I don't know where I'm supposed to put my mic. Okay, so that guy was just a dickhead. Nice. Love my dickheads. Please stream Hero. I don't know who's like. I do know who's here, but I don't at the same time. I see classics here. Good, good. Is it illegal to record pro players while playing? No. Well, if you're like a nobody, like random. I don't know. I've been given shit for like recording behind them, even when I have permission to do so. But if you, I don't know. I've been given more permission as I've become a commentator for GSL, so I don't know how it works anymore. But I would assume that if you're just a random person coming in here, you would probably get in shit for recording people. Will I be in game as well? No, I'm not participating. I think the last season of my last season of GSL is probably the last season I'll ever participate, because I'm gonna try and do streams every time. Now that I'm giving proper permission, I could become a proper qualifier stream for GSL, which would be insane. I'm gonna ask for more setup time, and I'm gonna get like a proper studio setup here, like I have at home. And we're gonna have camera angles for like the play area and stuff. But for now, because I have to cast ASL at 6, I won't be able to set or to take down all that stuff. So we're just doing a webcam and a mic. Saw you at Asian Games. I believe I saw you. I remember you. I casted you, right? Amy Pie. I think your name. I definitely casted you. Yeah, we're doing Code boys. But couldn't find me. I was in the like makeup room and other rooms. Like I didn't have much time at all, so. Why do you cast on Scarlett channel, not mine? Scarlett's channel has a larger reach to everybody, and it doesn't really benefit me to, you know. Like I guess it does benefit me, but I'd rather it reach more people than me make more money, if that makes sense. Like I don't really care about that. I just want to reach as many people as possible for, you know, this to get around and for people to know what's coming. It's just a win-win, basically, is what I'm saying. Could host on yours too for a bigger audience. Like both? I think that just negates the point. Do games start at 1:30 or 2? I think check-in stops at 1:30, so I would say 2. I brought my other microphone. Oh, I should probably put this all back away. God damn it, guys. What you made me do. Put this suit back in its thing. I brought the Oh yeah, here I'll show you guys. You guys will like this. So I brought this so we can do interviews. Oh, was Classic behind me? Shit. An actual interview mic so we can do interviews and stuff. Do I speak enough Korean to get a good interview? I don't, but we can just pick Koreans that have good English. What official cast? There's no official cast. What's my MMR? 6'2"? On Korea? On a good day? 6K on a bad? More like 6'3" on a good day, I want to say. This is the official cast. I mean, it kind of is. We've gotten permission from GSL to do it, so it doesn't get much more official than that, to be honest. What games will we cast, Dirk? First, please. I have no clue. Like, maybe we can do... Is anybody here that can... Do we have any mods that are, like, down to do really quick straw polls? Like, I need you guys to be really quick on it. Like, as soon as our brackets are live, like, we do straw polls. Or do we want to just go into whatever I decide? It's up to you guys. We should do a straw poll. Can we do a straw poll? And if you guys want straw polls or if you want me to just jump into whatever I think is best. I don't think it'll change anything, so it's up to you guys. Trapcast, please. You pick. You should probably pick. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll just go with whatever I pick. Fuck it. I'll let you guys... We won't do straw polls. We'll just do, like, what you guys type in chat. Like, you can voice your opinions that way, and I'll consider them. Even if they're wrong. Is Rogue there? The thing is, we're split up between two groups. I don't think I saw him with the Jin Air people, so I would assume no. Yeah, I don't see Rogue. I saw Trap. Oh, wait. Never mind. Rogue's here. Yeah, Rogue's here. Sorry. Which Jin Air guys are here? Rogue. Trap. I can't see well. I think Creator's here too. The Jin Air coach is here too. It's pretty cool. Trap is morning. I'm like 90% sure, unless I'm super racist, that was Trap in a Jin Air jacket. But I'm actually not very good with faces, so. For the first week I stayed at MVP House, I couldn't distinguish anybody properly, to be honest. I'm being completely honest here. Like, I didn't know. Like, there were a few people that I could distinguish, but it took me like a week or two to actually figure out, because everyone just looked the same to me at the start. I felt so bad. I was like, what the fuck, man? It was because, like, this is my first time in any Asian country, and I've honestly, like, I'm trying to think of I could probably count the amount of Asian people I met in my entire life before moving to Korea on one hand, like less than 5. So I don't know. It was really hard for me at first because I lived in the middle of nowhere in Canada. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I'm trying to like. Our high school was like super white. Is there anyone editing the Liquipedia bracket? I really hope so. Okay. I really hope so. Definitely not going to be me, though. Does anybody know where the official brackets are? Like, I can ask Korean, but I would prefer if you guys had it. Not from BC, Toronto, or Waterloo. I lived in Barrie. What's up, Nathanius? How you doing, my dude? They're usually on challenge. I know. I know. It's not on challenge yet. I know. We're probably in the next, like, 15, 20 minutes. Who is this? This is No Regret. I kind of want to go ask more people for permission, but so far everyone has said yes, so I'll just take it like that. I don't know. Oh, what you got, Rex? What is this? Oh my god, people's talking too quickly. Oh, you're right. This is it. Okay, I'll keep this up. Good job, Rex. We've been bamboozled. Hashtag Scarlett when. Scarlett is in Canada, so you ain't getting Scarlett. Maybe she'll stream some StarCraft some other time. Refresh this page, will probably be there. Okay, thank you. Scarlett says she'll stream on Wednesday. That's tomorrow, I think? Or 2 days from now. I don't. It's tomorrow for us. Thanks for doing this. No problem, my dude. No problem. Innovacation. I like that name. I don't know why that's funny. Are there any foreigners in the qualifiers? Just sort of right now. Jake, where are you right now? I'm at the qualifier. Come on, man. Where else would I be right now? Who's in the house right now? We have 4 people at the house. Me, Hurricane, Special, and sort of. We have a pretty small house right now, guys. This is the smallest it's ever been, but can't really blame people. It's in a weird time. The toilet is going to be weird. Why is it weird? What is weird about a toilet? Have you ever gone... What? What's weird about it? I'm curious. This is a... There's a door on it. It's not like we're watching people pee. But you could? No, you couldn't. There's a door. You think people are savages? They just go in there and pee with the door open, like standing a foot back from the urinal so we can see them in the middle of the doorway? Plus, I'm blocking half of it, so I'd have to do something like this. Like, what do you think's going on? Maybe if they pee in the sink or some shit, but that's not going to happen. What is going on, guys? Give the camera a look. Did he? Alright, I'll show you guys the play area again. I'm actually pretty close to the play area, so I'm going to try and be quiet when I'm casting people really close to me, but... So ideally I would have like a camera here somewhere that we could switch to. Actually, I can just leave it here for now. One sec. Let me put it up like this. I'm just going to leave it here for a second, because looking at me is not that fun. You can see people chilling. We want to see you. You'll see me in a minute, okay? I'm just chilling. That's true, right in front of us. Is this the actual event? This is the qualifier, yes. Person who just walked by is the generic coach. I believe. You can't distinguish among them? That's just racist, man. Who's the black shirt to the right? Which one? TaeJa, you mean? So I said the same thing because Impact was talking to somebody, and I was like, "Who is that?" To Rick, and he's like, "You mean TaeJa?" And then I saw it, and I was like, "Of course, it's fucking TaeJa." I don't know why I didn't see it, but now I can't unsee it. But I said the exact same thing. Like at first, I did not see it at all. I was like, "Who is this random Korean?" Yeah, it looks like TaeJa because it is TaeJa. I just didn't. I don't know. He just looked just a little bit different that I was questioning myself. And then when I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. Do you know if he's been playing well? I don't. I can ask him. Dark might be in the PM group. Unless you guys have seen him walk by me, I haven't seen him yet, so he's probably in the PM group. I believe check-in is closed now. Inno Patience, Classic Rogue, and... I haven't seen Inno. Have you guys seen Inno yet? The drinking sound? Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Turns out I'm a human being. What's up, Ricky? No. Probably not. It'll probably take... Well, I can check if you want. Yeah, they're not out yet. You ready? Ready to fuck some people up? The chairs are awful? I like these chairs. This is like... We should get these for the team house. They're so relaxing. Oh, yeah. That's a bit of a difference. Can we give an ETA? 30 minutes maximum? Maybe 15? Yeah, I see. That's for maximum relaxation, Ricky. You don't want to be relaxed? How are you doing, Rick? Are you excited? They can't hear you, I don't think. Ricky says he's excited. Use the interview mic? I could, but then I have to unplug this mic. I only have one microphone. Or one microphone slot. Because I don't want to bring my massive soundboard. We can hear it? Oh, okay. I only have... Here, I'll show you guys my setup, okay? Just so you guys can see. This is what I have for my microphone. It's really small, and it's not a full-size soundboard, but it's just one input. Because I can't take down a full studio setup before going to GSL or the ASL, because I'm casting ASL tonight. So next stream, I will have multi-camera studio stuff with multi-mic. Like, it'll be so much better. That's the GSL Season 1 qualifier. You could just get right next to... Yeah, if you put your head right here. Yeah, there you go.
Hello, Jack.
Yeah, there you go. How's it going, Ricky? Are you excited?
Yes, very excited.
Yeah? Are you going to win?
No, we'll see.
You left. Did it get weird?
Yeah, this was a bit awkward.
Yeah? I should have shaved. Shit. Fuck. That's fine. It's too short to matter, I think. Does it affect the makeup? Does not shave? How do they do they make up over your beard?
Like, I'm not sure how that works.
Well, you've done makeup before with your beard on. What do they do? Do they
Like, it's obviously not gonna hide my beard, you know?
I don't know. Interview everyone like that. I don't think the Koreans will do it. It affects the makeup. I know. I don't know how though. Is all. What's I gonna do? Oh yeah, I have my bracket up here. It's not out yet, so we'll just chill. We're just chilling, guys. Who does sort of not want to play? He left. I think he said he's okay with Inno. He's okay with like Hero and some other people, but he doesn't want to play like Rogue or anyone like Rogue-esque. How tall is sort of? I think he's like maybe 6'2", 6'3". Actually, maybe he's as tall as me. Why can't I think of this? I can't remember if he's just a little bit shorter than me or if he's as tall as me. Rogue is not overrated. My man. How tall am I? I'm like 190 something. 197, I want to say. 196. So 6'4", something like that. I'm a big guy, guys. Come on. His stats here. Yes, he is. Not in. Why do you guys fuck this up? Not inches. What? Where's Scarlett? She's in Canada. 197 is not 6'6", is it? I'm shorter than that then. 197 cm to inch. Or feet. My bad. Six four, yeah. 6'4.6". Or 6'4'6", whatever. How tall is stats? Why? I'm trying to quantify people in Jake's. I think he's about here somewhere on me, maybe. He's not short. He's not short. No, maybe he's higher. Maybe he's up here somewhere. He's about like 7/8 of a Jake, I would say. How tall is Zest? Maybe around the same as stats? How tall is Rainer? Rainer is definitely a little bit lower. He's maybe 6/8 of a Jake. Or 3/4 of a Jake. How tall is Maru now? That we're getting to like down here somewhere. So maybe like 5/8 of a Jake. Almost half a Jake. 6/10 of a Castor Park. That is definitely below a half a Jake. I think a Castor Park is almost the same as the stats. Hello, how are you? Are you okay with me casting you? Are you okay with me casting? I will cast everybody, but yeah. Okay, thank you. Classic said it's okay. Zest is pretty tall. I think Zest and stats are similar. Yeah, two Maros is probably slightly taller than a Jake, I think. How tall is Inno? I don't think Inno's very big, but see, the funny thing is I don't actually know if I'm like I could just be saying bullshit this entire time because I'm not 100% sure how many Jakes everybody is. I'm just trying to think because I don't get in distance of them to be like this on me, you know, or whatever. Like they're not this close to me, so I don't know. Who's the tallest pro? Harstem and I are very fucking close. We're like 1 centimeter difference. I think he's 1 centimeter taller than me or less. But yeah, we're probably up there for the tallest. You heard that Jake isn't even a full Jake? What Jakeflation? I'm a full Jake. What the fuck? Yeah, I think Harstem. Who's the shortest? Probably Maru. I'm trying to think. Well, unless we count Clem. If we count Clem, problem is Clem is still, future to grow. I think Clem is a little bit shorter than Mario, I have to imagine. Is Rainer taller than Mario? I think Rainer is. Nathanius. Nathanius isn't that short, is he? I feel like I have never met Nathanius. Oh, actually, I met him once. Never mind. That was a long time ago, though. Maybe I met him a couple times. I feel like I haven't met him for as much as... No, we don't talk much, me and Nathanius. We've definitely seen each other. But we don't really talk. I don't know. You live on the other side of the earth. That's true. Yeah, I don't go to very many events now that I think about it. Definitely Montreal. We've saw each other. I think the smaller you are, the better you are in GSL, right? TY is pretty big, though. That's the only thing that makes sense. You're not a GSL contender at 168. I think you would be. You just haven't had your chance. You haven't come to Korea yet. You even like your battlecruiser. So does Maru. You guys, you could just be the North American Maru. The problem is in North America, they're ready for your bullshit. But in Korea, that's an untamed territory. Untamed? Yeah, we'll go with untamed. That's a good word. Are the brackets out? Let me check. Oh, they are. Okay. Let's go over the brackets together, guys. So, Group A. Stats versus 2. That's going to be a really close matchup. I heard 2's been practicing a fuck ton. He's really in the zone. Mangulas, I have no idea who that is. And Patience. 5 versus 2. 5 look a little bit rough lately. So, not sure about 5 putting up the fight here. TaeJa and 8, I mean, they're both in the military, so this should be a close match. No, but in all seriousness, TaeJa versus Sue, that's going to be really hard for TaeJa, obviously. I don't know who this is. Patience and Stats. It's going to be an interesting match. This is probably an amateur. We'll go with Group B. Oh, Solar versus Kira. That's a good match. We want to watch that for sure. 5 is going to take it. Solar versus Kier. This should be a really, really good match. Supernova Ryung. This will be hard for Supernova. I have to imagine Ryung, TVT God, and Classic to the winner. This is a really stacked group. Really fucking stacked. Solar Kier, Classic are really sick, and Ryung is no slouch either. This is probably one of the hardest groups. Well, this is definitely harder than Group A. When we look at Group A, Stats and Sue are clear favorites, and Patience is still really good, but I wouldn't put him on the same level as Kier, Classic, or Solar. Group C. Let me make sure that I join GSL. I'll ask Quan what channel I need to be in. So, DRG's playing. Oh my fucking god. Is DRG, does anybody know if DRG is actually 6'3" or whatever? Or 6'8" even? I think he's like top of the ladder right now. This is going to be sick. DRG versus Forte, I really want to watch, even if it's not the highest level match right now. That would be so sick. Group D. Into the Spear versus sort of. Ricky's got a good... This is a really good group for Ricky, in my opinion. Actually, never mind. Rogue and Deer. I didn't see it. I thought it was these 3. I didn't see Deer's name. Deer is actually really, really hard. This is not an easy group, but it's definitely better than Group A, in my opinion. Keen, Rogue, Deer. Yeah. Keen, Rogue, Deer versus Classic. What? It's doable, but it's hard. Deer and Rogue are probably the beaters if you can beat Keen. Yeah, DRG is going to be sick, though. One sec, I'm going to ask what channels we join. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Let's do Solar versus Cure. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna ask them. Okay, we missed some matches already. Like they started instantly when I was trying to figure out the groups. So I think okay, Rogue versus Keen. Let's do that. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to be picky. We're just going to do Joji versus stats. Patience versus stats. PvP. So, I missed the first wave of people except for Joji versus stats, I think. But yeah, sorry. Today, I can't really get over like SOS versus Impact. Actually, maybe we can do that. Game Time's hosting a stream for 50 viewers. Thank you, Game Time. SOS versus Impact. I will see if I can do that. Okay. I think Impact's in a as a game as Terran, so I'm gonna check. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Oh, it's sad to see Forte
For game time.
gone. For game time, thank you, my dude. Okay, let's do this. So, if we can do Impact versus SOS, then I will maybe leave, but we'll see. I'm sad to see DRG out. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, so in the top right-hand corner, in the green, we have Patience, our boy, and our other boy. Oh my god, it's loud as fuck. In the bottom right, is it loud as fuck for you guys? Stats. I guess DRG didn't show up, maybe? Loud as fuck? Okay, I'm turning it down. It should be better. Okay, so PvP. I'm not actually like a huge expert in PvP, but I know my shit to some extent. The biggest deviation is usually going to happen after the Cyberknife score, Depends on if it's double stock or double depth or something like that. Let me turn on the music. And let me turn that down too. Jesus. Actually, did that turn on the music or all? There it is. So we're gonna get our probe scout, see what's up. Double cyber on the way from both players. It's pretty much a mirror. The biggest deviation will be after the cybernetics, but there's not much we can really do until then in PvP, unless people are proxy. Is that really a proxy? I think that's a Stargate. It's actually kind of far to be a Stargate. I wonder if it's a gateway? I guess it could be a Stargate, but why here? What? What's going on? It's double adept. It has to be a Stargate, right? What is he doing? I'm so confused. We're gonna miss Impact versus SOS. We'll stick with this game, guys. I don't want to dodge. But yeah. Sorry, guys. Double death from both players, actually. Oh, okay. That's a Stargate in base. That's a little strange to me. I'm not actually sure why he didn't throw it down here. Clearly that's what he wanted to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, he gets the first shot off. This is a little bit awkward. Oh, he's got his other adepts here, though. This is actually really good for stats. He's going to get up on top of these. Might get one of the adepts. These two adepts are going home, though. I kind of wish they'd continue. He's going Phoenix first. That's kind of nice against Stargate, but it's a Robo. Robo pretty good against this, honestly. Playing up all the adepts. He has so many adepts. Oh my god. Actually, going Phoenix against this many adepts and only having 2 stalkers, this would be really hard for him to defend, I think. Oh, this is going to be really hard, I think. I don't see how we could possibly defend this. I can try and update you guys on games as well from here. So, if you guys want updates on other matches while they're being played out, I'll let you guys know. So, 6 adepts here against 2 stalkers and a wall off, I guess. It's 2 phoenixes. This isn't really going to do too much. As long as he gets this wall off, this is not a problem. Might be able to kill it down. Oh, shit. Oh, this is pretty much game over. I don't see how he can possibly deal with this. He's actually targeting all of his... Like, he's using all of his adepts to kill 1 probe at a time, so he's losing a lot of his DPS here. Like, you see these 4 adepts killing probes, like, they're all shooting at the same time. He's lost a lot of DPS, actually. Sorry, it's in Korean. I don't think that's the right one. Oh, GG. Okay. I mean, I guess that's what you expect from a PvP, right? Kind of unfortunate for Patience. He lost the workers on the or the warping in units. What am I saying? He lost the pylon or the supply, whatever it was called, the shieldy boy. He lost his shieldy boy. Losing his adepts was actually a really big deal in that defense. If you keep your adepts alive, you can shield or shade forward and use that as a blocker as well. Who's True playing? Do you guys know? I can see that game from here. Is it Forte? I think it's Forte. It looks like he's possibly winning this game. I really wanted to watch Solar versus Kier. Alright. So, Stats took game number 1. I kind of wish he would have gone for the proxy, even though he built the pylon but just didn't go for it. I'm a big fan of going for it and YOLOing it. So again, standard pylon placement, they're probably going to do another double gateway thing. This is like the most standard thing ever in PvP. The first sign of deviation usually is if it's a stalker or an adept. Adepts are a little bit less gas, so you can get a Stargate a little bit faster. Stalkers are generally better against Stargate units. Plus, you can do Robo relatively undelayed with the Stalkers, because Robos take less gas than Stargates. So in general, if you see Stalker, it's probably not Stargate. GG didn't show up. I don't think so. I was really sad that he didn't, because he's been looking crazy on ladder, if that is the real DRG. So ideal build orders, I guess you could call it. Mirror build orders. Optimal build orders from both players. Cybercore's on the way for both. So the scouts are going to come up and see that. I don't think scouts really get to see much at all, especially... Oh, you know what? I didn't think about this. Did Patience, or did Stats scout that there was no pylon? No second pylon? Maybe that's why he didn't proxy it, just in case Stats looked for it on the map. That's probably the reason why he didn't do it. That would make so much more sense to me. That's probably why he didn't go for it. Okay, so we got a adept sentry here. Adept sentry's fine. This is usually more defensive. Obviously, sentries aren't very good aggressively. It's just for the hallucination. The sentry gives you full vision. It's a little risky though, honestly. Like especially if it's a ton of adepts, which is what Stats has been favoring. But it should be fine. So he's missing the adepts this time. He's not going to lose his adepts like he did last game. I think if he lost it this time, he'd be in a lot of trouble. But he's not, so that's good. Sentry's a little bit far forward. These are really, really weak against adepts. You can snipe them down really quickly. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. The pylon block on the... Oh, did you not see it? Oh, shit. This is... Okay, did he scout it now? Okay, scouted it. Yeah, so he's forced to bring the adepts back to deal with the pylon, which Patience doesn't cancel, surprisingly, a little bit surprising to me. Oracle on the way. Chronoing his gateway, or Cybercore. This is... I think this is standard, but I haven't seen this in a long time, to be honest. How many sentries is this? 3? This is a lot of adepts, too. This is really scary with an Oracle pairing. Like, sentries die really quickly to adepts and oracles. Might get the pylon block. Oh, he doesn't. Is there anything in here? Shield battery could actually stop him from killing too many things here. Okay, this is a huge part of the game here. Oh, this is... That was really nice. I feel like he just doesn't have enough firepower here. 5 adepts in the mineral line here. I think he's already losing too many workers. Oh. What's the hotkey for workers lost? I thought it was Control R, but I guess it's not. Control R? Maybe it is, you're right. I think the bottom one's workers. Maybe. 9 workers killed, that would make sense to me. 13's a little much. I mean, Stats is in a really, really far ahead position. I don't know how to really quantify how ahead he is. Unless Patience can kill him with this counterattack, which he shouldn't be able to. Oh! Okay, only 1 gets in. That's actually a huge deal. 1 isn't enough to really do anything here. Yeah, Patience is actually going for like a really committed attack here. This adept. Yeah, there's no probes here. This is really, really all in. He should throw down some shield batteries now. Stasis ward's really nice. As long as it doesn't get killed here. It doesn't. Does get scouted though. This is an all or nothing attack for Patience. Ah, can he do it? I don't think he can, especially with the energy on the oracles. It's actually a little bit closer than I thought. Might lose one oracle here. Should pull it back. Doesn't. I think this snowball's in favor of stats here.
Thanks for making this stream happen, Jake. Less than 3.
Thanks for watching, my dude. Appreciate you. He is losing a lot of probes. It's 30 probes to 24. Stats is still in a really far ahead of position. Shield battery finishing up here. Defensively, he should be in a really good spot now. I think this snowball's in stats' favor, especially now that there's naturals mining again. I don't see how he could possibly outproduce stats. 2 gateways and an immortal popping. This should be the GG any minute now here. Really nice control. Okay. Shield battery? He lets one in every time. That's really nice that he does too, because it doesn't do anything. Although he has to use his energy. How many workers did it kill? 0? Yeah, I definitely don't think he can come back from this. Can you guys take a look at the bracket for me now, while I'm casting this game? Tell me if it's updated anything. I don't see how Patience can really come back from this position, honestly. He's got 1 shield battery. He's getting glaives. It's an interesting decision. I actually don't mind this as a comeback mechanic, especially when they're playing this army composition. Uh-oh. There's nothing here to really stop this. You could probably pick off these sentry. I guess the problem is the shield battery here. Classic versus Supernova? Supernova beat Ryung? Really? Is that, did he not show? If he beat Ryung, I'd be very surprised. Ryung didn't show, okay. This is a pretty big desperation move from Patience, but I don't dislike it, honestly. I think it's probably one of the best options he has, but he doesn't really have many options here. This is a lot of sentries. How many gateways does he have? 6? This is really all in. It's fully mining still. Oh, if he shades on top of that, that would be devastating. I don't think he can ever win this, especially now that there's a stasis ward here. Oh, shit. Oh, if he gets all 3 of these immortals? What? That wasn't bad, honestly. If he just had a couple more adepts here. He's fighting too soon, I think. He needs these other adepts. Yeah, this is just not enough. Just barely not enough. Nice force fields. I really like this strategy, actually. Not letting him finish would have been way better. GG. Stats 2-0's Patience and moves on. Alright, let's check out the bracket real quick. Group A and B I need to. Okay, Group A. Stats versus Patience moved forward. Sue versus TaeJa. We could follow the winner, so it would be Stats versus Sue, most likely. Looks like no one else has updated yet. I definitely want to watch Stats versus Sue, I think. Right? Do we want to follow Stats? I think we follow Stats. Anybody else want to argue for a different match? SOS versus Impact's going on right now, looks like. What map is Cloud Kingdom, guys? Is Cloud Kingdom second? I think it's second. Or Cloud Kingdom. Wow, that's a throwback. The map that looks like Cloud Kingdom. Looks like SOS might die this game. It's like Mass Ravager versus Immortal Archon. Missing Sue TaeJa? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't watch everybody. So do we want to watch Stats versus most likely Sue, but possibly TaeJa? Or do we want to watch a winner? Solar just left a game. You win? Taesu? Win? Oh, good, good. It's the true one. I think we watch Stats. Deer versus Rogue? Is Deer versus Rogue going on right now? Oh, Deer versus Rogue might be the best. I haven't asked either of them for their permission, though. Classic versus the winner of Solar versus Cure would be really good, too. Oh, shit, guys. We have so many good games. Follow Rogue. Statsu. I think Statsu, Solar versus Cure. I would love to do Solar versus Cure. I think their game's just finished. I don't know. I think Cure won. So it would be Cure versus Classic. Cure versus Classic. Stats versus most likely Sue. Maybe Deer versus Rogue would be the best. I'm gonna see where Deer versus Rogue are. Cure versus Classic? Yeah, I think Cure versus Classic is really good too. And it's ready now. So let's do that. What group were they? Cure versus Classic. B, number 2. One sec, I'm gonna go. Dude, they're so fast. I think they're already in game 2. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna follow Stats. Zero fucks given about the raid. I'm sorry, dude. I'm doing like a million things at once. Thank you so much, Pig, for the raid. And all your viewers. I love you guys. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much for the pork raid. Is that what you call it? Thank you guys. I appreciate you. So, what was I gonna do now? Fuck. See, I'm the terrible multitasker. This is why I don't do this. True versus maybe SOS would be cool too. Okay, these are your options. True, SOS, or Impact. So it could be possibly a ZVZ. Stats versus Sue / TaeJa. Those are your options. 1 for True versus Impact / SOS. 2 for Stats versus TaeJa / Sue. Okay, I'm gonna take this as Stats. Okay, we're doing Stats. Can I cast you next game? Do you know who you play at? Yeah, who will win, do you think? Maybe? Stats says Sue's gonna win, so he's pretty sure he's gonna play against Sue. I'd love to watch Rogue versus Steer too, though. Let me see if Rickard's playing. I'll be right back. Maybe I can do Rogue versus Steer. Guys, what map is Blue Shift? Is it first? I can't remember. Oh, Blue Shift second map. Okay, so dear, actually we can still do the other groups. So let's just chill. Classic is still playing Supernova, so we could still do Classic versus Cure. Okay, let's do another one. Classic versus Cure is 1, and Sue versus Stats is 2. Oh shit, this is really close to 50-50. I think we do a straw poll on this one. Can somebody make... Blunderful, can you make a straw poll? This is pretty close. I almost want to say the twos have it, but it's pretty close. Okay, guys, we're going to do a straw poll. Just choose? Guys, I'm terrible with decisions. I'm fine with Sue versus Stats, actually. Let's just go Stats. Fuck it. We already asked Stats. Let's just do Stats. I'm down with you guys. Let's do Stats. So, we'll see. I'm going to go look at the game, Sue versus TaeJa, so I'll be right back. And I'll let you guys know where they're doing. TaeJa just lost a late game against Sue on Blue Shift. I don't know if this is 2-0 or what. I would assume it's 2-0, but not 100%. So that gives us a Sue versus Stats qualifying match, I believe. This is a qualifying match. So the qualifying matches so far are probably Sue versus Stats, Classic versus Kier most likely. True versus maybe Impact or SOS. That's it. Deer versus Rogue. Those are pretty tough qualifying matches, honestly. So, Sue versus Stats, we go. I would like to see what shape SOS is in. I would too. Unfortunately, there's too many games. Guys. There's too many sick games. You are real life friends with Stats, right? I think so. It's 2 invites per group, correct? How's sort of doing? I'm not sure. Needs more Jakes. If I had like 3 more Jakes, then we'd be set. Then we could cast everything. What about Kira? I would love to watch Kira too. Everybody just chill, okay? There's too many games. We're doing Stats versus Sue. Nobody can complain about that. You complain about Stats versus Sue, there's something wrong with you. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Stats versus Sue. Lost and Found is map number 1. He's on the same team as Hearthstone? Sue 2-1? That is a bold prediction, my good sir. But I hope it's true. In the top right-hand corner, playing for Team Splice, it is our boy, Stats. And in the bottom left, playing for Astralis, I want to say, it is Sue. I don't actually know this team's name. Stats versus Sue. What an iconic battle of former GSL finals. Alright, so we have a probe scout. I don't think, no, this isn't a pylon blocking probe scout. This is good for Sue. Assuming he gets his hatchery up, and he does. No worries here. There's not too much going on right now. Probe being annoying. This is actually really, really annoying. Gas spawning pool. So we've got gate next to Cyber from the Protoss and hatch gas pool from the Zerg. These are like the most standard openers. If we see an Overlord skip, which we might see, I think next supply. If a next supply is a drone. Okay, this is the 3 hatch variant. A lot of the Koreans like this. The Europeans tend to shy away from it more, but I'm kind of in the middle. I think both are pretty good. Can I see the replays? I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah. This is a 2 hatch build. These builds are pretty strong. I don't think there's anything that you're really weak against with a 3 hatch build like this. You pretty much cover all your bases unless it's like 2 gate adept or something like that, but nobody really does that. This should already be a Stargate. Sue scouts the Cyber's not being producing anything, and the Stargate is thrown down, so this is like so far the most standard ZVP you could possibly get. Like if you asked me what a standard ZVP looks like, I would show you this. Classic 2.0 Supernova, not surprising, honestly. Classic is insanely good. So that means Classic versus Cure, I believe. Overlord's gonna scout the Stargate. It's a nice scout. We've got an adept in the base here. Surprised he finished it. You don't usually finish it here, but he had enough time to outshade, so that's kind of nice. He gets a full scout. This is usually a little risky, but he doesn't even take any shield energy, so shield damage. This is really nice. Or hull damage, I guess. So far, so good. Phoenix first to clear the Overlord, and then Oracle. Depth's on its way home. Everything's so standard. No workers killed, obviously. It's just a really standard game. I actually kind of like watching standard games because when they're this standard, you can actually see how each player will find a way to like get an edge in the game. Because like when you play this standard, there's actually just like no tricks. You have to kind of just be the better player to be ahead of your opponent. So I'm curious to see how both players decide to do that. So far we see a pretty quick Twilight. This is a little bit of a deviation in my opinion, but it's nothing crazy. Assuming he throws in a Robo, then it would become standard again. But he's not mining the gas set as natural yet, so that's a little bit suspicious to me. Okay, there's the Robo, and now he starts the mining, even though he's like, he literally has more workers than, there's no reason not to mine it. It's just strange to me. There's 20 workers still now mining these. He's just busy doing this, I guess. It's glaives. I knew this was suspicious. What's going on? This is really weird. I don't mind it. Oh, and there's a Roach one from Sue. This is really good for Sue. I really don't know about this build. Unless Stats throws on a second Robo, I don't see how he's not gonna just potentially die here to some Roach counters. He's got 5 Adepts. How many Lings are there? 5 Lings. He actually doesn't have anything right now. If these might have a pretty decent opening. Oh, this is a pretty decent opening actually. If he scouts, okay, never mind. That's not a Roach one. It's an Evo chamber. Huh? He's keeping Adept production up. We don't see Roach speed from Sue yet. It's a little bit weird to me. He's got his +1. Does he have the gas for it? He does. I'm surprised he hasn't started Roach speed yet. Why? Why haven't we started Roach speed? This is so many Adepts. Is he gonna die to this? He doesn't have any units. Oh. Oh my god, that's really annoying. Yeah. This is pretty scary, actually. He's getting all of his roaches out now. 11 roaches on the way. Still no roach speed. I really wish he would have started it. Oh, this is so many adepts. Even for the roaches. Like, he can do so much damage economically. No, they're all about to finish the stasis here. It's actually not doing as much damage as I thought. Only 8 workers being killed, but there's a lot of momentum in favor of stats. Plus, he already has the Immortal on the way. It isn't double robo yet, but so far so good. That was actually not terrible for Sue, to be honest. And like I said, the fact... Okay, there's the second robo. I was going to say, the fact that there's no double robo is a little bit scary. Roach speed should have been started so much earlier. He could have had roach speed finished with this many roaches for the counterattack. And he would have been fighting this shit. Like, he could have had a really solid push here. There's no way that wasn't a mistake, right? To not get roach speed. Because he could have afforded it. Unless somebody can tell me the reason why you wouldn't get roach speed that I'm not thinking of. 2 queens. It's nice to push this back. He kind of has to wait for roach speed, and I think he'll lose his timing altogether. Total mistake. I'm pretty sure it was a mistake too. It's unfortunate. Roach speed is cheap. Cheap enough that you wouldn't, like, it's, I think it's like, yeah, it would never be like a price thing. You're talking like 2 roaches down, maybe. What? What was that? Oh, I think, I don't know. I actually don't know. I should have brought my own mouse. I thought observing would be not so hard. Depth drop. Already got some roaches coming up here. It's not going to do much. Actually, I think Sue's in a pretty good position. He's stabilized. Economically, he's not in a great spot, but he's not in a bad spot either. He's not far ahead. It's actually pretty even right now. Double robo, though, for stats. If he doesn't... Okay, he's going in a TaeJa. I just love the overload drop with the roach opener. Like, the roaches tank for your hydras when you drop them, so it's kind of hard to just warp in zealots to deal with the defense. This is really nice from Sue. As long as he doesn't die here, he's in a pretty good spot, I think. Especially if he can use the drop to his advantage. Sounds like Jake needs a couple shots of whiskey. Why? What does that mean? By the way, I'm a little jet lagged, I'm not gonna lie. I flew in yesterday. At like 5 p.m. I was home yesterday. And today I'm obviously here. So, I think I went to bed at like 6 p.m. and woke up at noon. Or midnight, rather. So, pretty jet lagged, but I'll be fine. I ended up getting a 2-hour nap before I woke up at 9 a.m., so maybe I'll be able to hot 6 it up. Defensively, it looks Sue looks like he's in a pretty good spot. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think Storm would make a huge difference here, but he does have it, or he doesn't have it, so. Although his entire army isn't here, I kind of wish he had Banelings, especially without the Storm here. There's a ton of Zealots that would not really benefit from it if he had Banes. I think Banes would make a huge difference here. I still think it's really hard for stats to fight into this. Oh, not great. Force fields, honestly, zoning a little bit of too much for his opponent here. 3 Zealots stacked on the left side. I actually don't like those force fields. It actually hurts him more than it hurts Sue. I'd love to see them more of a chopping force field than like a blocking force field. I think he's just trying to buy time for Storm. Yes, he's chronoing it. But I don't think Storm makes a huge difference. He also doesn't have any Templar here. Which is weird that you'd be chronoing it and not building any. Okay, here's the Templar. Was that Lurkers? How many Lurkers are there? 1? Okay. I've never seen 1 Lurker do anything. Oh, this fight's really, really good for Sue. He's gonna push this back. He's gonna get a couple Archons on the retreat. That's actually sick. This has been really good for Sue. And now he can do his drop tactics he wanted to do before. Yeah, this is going to be really good for Sue. Yeah, you should go for it. What is he doing? What's going on? Is he going to fake it? I don't understand what's going on. I guess he wants to make sure he doesn't die first. But he's not going to die, especially with the Lurker Warp Morph. He's literally leaving his army here. But so far, Stats, well, that was a little bit suspicious. Now Stats knows his army potentially is coming. But he doesn't know it's coming from the sky. This Roach push is not going to do anything. 4 Stalkers warped in. His 6th sense was tingling. Oh, we're pushed on the 3rd and a drop in the main. This is going to be really hard to deal with. He warps in 4 Zealots, but that's not going to be enough, especially with the Roach drop here. Countering, I don't know how much that killed, but you can't make up for the fact that his main is being ravaged right now. Pretty decent amount of Lurkers here. This might be really hard for him. I mean, that was a pretty balled up Lurker army, honestly. Saves a lot of them, though. That's a nice save. I kind of wish this army was more aggressive and like pushed for the forages and stuff earlier. Because right now it hasn't actually done too much. That was a really good defense from Stats. I honestly thought that would be a lot worse for him. Bunching up the Lurkers and having everything stormed to death kind of hurt, though, so. Alright. So, game's kind of stabilizing now. I don't think either player is in a huge advantage right now. I think I could give it to Stats. He has a better economy and a better army, kind of. But at the same time, Zerg, tech-wise, is not in a bad spot. I don't know if I think he has the Lurker Burrow upgrade, which is like a scary, scary upgrade. Yeah. I would not say that either player's in a huge advantage right now. Thank you so much for the subscription, my dude. Oh, that would be really bad. Don't lose the Hydras. Okay. I mean, doesn't lose too many. I'm surprised he retreated. Okay, hello? This is like the worst possible thing that could keep happening. Just losing Hydras left and right. Extremely fast Burrow now. I think he needs more Lurkers, to be honest. Oh, that was a big storm. Yeah, I don't think this is enough Lurkers. So many Immortals here. These Immortals are ripping through everything. I don't think he could possibly defend this now. All the Lurkers go down. The army supply is actually similar, but this Lurker is such a legend. I don't think he can possibly win still, even though the army supplies are close. Sue's army is way less efficient than Stats's. Stats is on top. Here comes the drop. It's probably done. It hasn't really pushed as aggressively as it should have. I kind of wish Sue would have pushed more aggressively with his first drop, but GG's called. Stats takes game number 1 in a pretty decisive fashion. I think it was a pretty close game up until the end. But yeah, that was a good game. So Deer beat Rickard, sort of. Let me join off of them. Classic. I feel like Kier versus Solar already finished, but it hasn't been updated yet. I'm not 100% on it though. At the same time. Studio True versus Impact / SOS. Those games are still going on. If we're quick enough, we can actually watch a second qualifying match with True versus Impact / SOS. Oh, the game just finished. So never mind. I missed if he won or lost it. I think he won though. That would be insane if Impact beat SOS there. Okay. I think he won. So it's True versus Impact for the qualifying spot. That's insane. Hello, Jolly. That's pretty insane. Okay. So, Stats versus Sue, game number 2 on Blue Shift. I like Blue Shift. I don't think it's kind of like Catalyst if you just rotate it. And I don't think Catalyst had strong opinions. It was actually an okay map for Zerg. This is a pretty quick pylon block. I actually think these pylon blocks put Zerg really far behind. Like, it's a really big throw-off. I want to say he could build the hatch on the tip of that. This is so harsh. Sue's forced to spawning pool gas. This is really, really bad. This throws you off so hard. It's like almost GG, honestly. Like, not quite that drastic, but it's pretty bad. How do we like sort of chances? I don't know. I think his grip's hard, but if he's playing really well, maybe. What the fuck is this bullshit? This is called an early scout, man. It's pretty harsh, especially on maps like this. Blue Shift, what are other maps? I mean, Catalyst was one of them. Acid Plant, I want to say is fine. Maybe Lost and Found, you can do it. Dreamcatcher, you can do it. For sure. I don't know, there's quite a few maps you can do it. Okay. Cybercore finishes. No warp gate, so this is most likely going to be a Stargate as well. And there's the Stargate. We'll see warp gate start right now. My question is he going to chrono the second adept? Because that would be kind of aggressive. So we'll see the chrono boost when the Nexus finishes, I think. If it's a second chrono boost, this is pretty aggressive with the adepts. Okay, it's a chrono boost on the probes. Okay, never mind, it's a chrono boost on the gateway. I think this is still probably going to be aggressive, even though it's queued like this. It's actually really good to be aggressive with it because his hatchery's kind of in a weird spot. He's still chronoing out adepts, but he's not really using them. So, never mind. Guess he's just playing it super safe. It's a little bit weird to me when you see chronos like this. Or maybe he planned to sacrifice his first adept, I'm not sure. But like, you see them defensively. Just feels like a waste of a chrono to me, but I'm not a Protoss, so. You block, if they block your natural, take theirs. That's not quite how it works, but I admire your thought process. First Oracle's going to come in. It's probably not going to do anything. I don't think Oracles really do. This is not going towards the natural either. I think the natural's the most damageable base, but yeah, stacking the third. If he can get even 2 drones, that's an okay thing, but he only got 1. Still fine, honestly. But when you look at Sue's position in this game, like, it's just a bad position to be in for basically nothing. Like, the only thing he did wrong was take his expansion at a normal time, which sucks. Like, you have to take it even faster than you want to. Oh. That was cute. A little bit of a pick off here. I don't hate Sue's position, but like I said, I just feel like he's in a bad position for no real reason. Oh, he got 3 kills. I was about to say, did he have 7 kills? That's insane. That's actually how much HP he has, though. 3 kills, still not. That's like about an average Oracle. So, not bad. Sue's done a pretty good job defending that. So this is like a proper OG Archon drop. Pretty quick layer. We're probably going to see a Hydroden to defend this. Yeah, there's the Hydroden. Not very many queens, so that's a little bit scary to me, especially if we didn't see the quick third. If we saw like a possible 6 gate pressure or something like that, that would probably just kill him. But we see a pretty quick third, no additional gateways being added. This is pretty good for Sue, I think. The fast Hydroden should be enough to defend the Archon drop. He doesn't get on top of the Archons to kill them, unfortunately. That was really good timing from Sue. It's got an internal clock for when the Archons finish. 8 Hydras on the way. This should be enough to push back any aggression from the Warp Prism, except for like the very initial early aggression. If he gets this Overlord and a Queen, I would be happy. Might get exactly that, an Overlord and a Queen. There's the Queens to the rescue so far. Only an Overlord. Not that great, honestly. Really nice defense, honestly, from Sue. Very happy about that. Really don't hate his spot. I wish he'd have taken a little bit of a faster fourth base, but this is not a bad spot to be in. Do you just Chrono Storm? Okay. Yeah, not bad. I really don't mind his spot. As long as he doesn't become aggressive. If he goes aggressive with these Hydras, he's going to get destroyed. But he's not really planning to go aggressive. He's getting ranged first and then augments. So that's generally not what you do if you want to be aggressive. Aggressive Hydras without speed are pretty much useless. So, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I don't hate it. I like it. I definitely like it. That's really annoying that it keeps getting those off. I'm a little bit scared for Sue. Like when we see the charge and the storm being added on the Immortals and +1, like this really feels timing-esque to me. And when you're going Spire, you're investing resources into units that can't really defend. So I'm quite scared for Sue, especially if he doesn't have a Bailing Nest here. Needs to fix these drones. She does. Is that the Bailing Nest? There it is. I still feel scared for him. This is going to be a close defense if Stats goes for the aggression. I don't think the Spire can really do anything defensively. I really wish Sue would have full vision of this. Okay, there's the vision. Perfect timing. So if he can get vision of this army, he can kind of vibe out on whether he's going to be aggressive or not. Looks like he knows. As long as he doesn't build mutas. Like, if he builds 10 mutas, he's just dead. But without the commitment to mutas, he might be fine. Okay, he's building 10 mutas, so he's probably dead. But we'll see. This is actually not as scary as I thought it would be for Stats. This army is not really scary. If he added on, like, I guess he has 2 more Archons ready to go. This is pretty good for Sue. Clearly Sue does not give a shit, because that would scare the shit out of me if I was Sue. This is really good for Sue, I think. He's building a cannon each middle line. Oh, never mind, he's just building a cannon here. This is so good for Sue, as long as he doesn't fight the third base. He's going straight to the natural. This is the most important base to attack, in my opinion. Builds a cannon. It's too late. The Vetus are here. Oh, shit. The probes are getting ravaged. He's going on the aggressive. That's not going to do anything. Sue's fully ready for the defense. I don't think he's got speed yet, but he's doing so much damage already. 16 workers going down already. If he gets that pylon, that would be a nice pylon to get. He's not going to get anything at the third, that's for sure. Not bad, though. Defensively, he's in a really good spot. I don't see how you could possibly break this with this army. Even if your storms landed on all these Banelings, this is like a pretty scary army. I don't like this choke. I wish you'd be a little bit more forward with it. Oh, here comes the fight. Storm's going down on everything. Oh man, Baneling's coming down on the Zealots. There's not very many storms left. He still has a couple more. Being a little bit more aggressive than I'd like, honestly. Now he doesn't have any buffer for his Hydras. He's pulling back. That was a really good fight for Stats. He literally just headbutted into all those storms. That was a questionable decision. But I don't blame him. I thought he would be in a pretty good spot too, but I didn't think he'd win a head-on fight off creep. It's a little bit of a throw. I agree with you guys. But he's still in an okay spot. He's got 18 links, 5 Hydras on the way. Is that... Okay. I thought that was a Warp Prism. As long as that's not a Warp Prism, he's in a pretty good spot. How many Phoenixes are we committing to? He has 2, and he's still building them. I'm a little bit surprised he's building any. Like, this muta count isn't growing, and Phoenixes aren't really helping, in my opinion. Unless, yeah, is he still brooding? He's not building them anymore. Maybe it's just enough to keep him from bouncing from base to base. Yeah, this is pretty good for Stats. Even though he's down in supply, his 4th base is being established. Defensively, he's pretty solid. It looks like Sue wants to go for a timing that he probably won't hit. We already have Storm. Oh, that's a lot of Stormy boys. 4 storms. second I thought that was another stasis. I was about to give him shit. That's a pretty big army. It's hard to say. If he does another engagement that he just had where he just headbutts storms, he's definitely dead. If he breaks them with the storms, like breaks through the storms, maybe he can win. He needs to attack now though, honestly. Just getting some different attack paths here. This is probably the best flank to fight in. There's no storms here yet. Oh, the mutas are ravaging the side. He's stacking at the same time. All the probes are running back. He's definitely getting every probe here. Regardless of anything else, he can at least get every probe. That's probably enough for him to win, as long as he doesn't lose his army now. That's such a sick, sick attack. Now he just needs to morph a ton of banelings. Tons of storms still available though. Four Templar here. Is there an observer in this army? Oh, there is. Is he not going to transition at all? He doesn't have a hive or anything. He's just going for it. This is a little bit risky, honestly. This is not a very big army, but the storms... I think he gets destroyed in this army, in this fight. Storms are lagging behind. Oh, the banelings are on top of the army. Even if they get stormed down now, they're going to be able to connect with everything, and everything's starting to go down here. 4 Templar with storms still available. It's not enough, though. I don't think there's enough buffer. The storms are raining down on literally everything. He probably should have continued, but at the same time, a couple more storms and all these hydras are dead. Maybe that was the perfect time to disengage. It's hard to judge those fights. I think that was an okay fight for Sue, but it was a pretty even fight, to be honest, at the end of the day. The worker count, 71 to 68. I don't see a big deal with the worker count. It's pretty even. I would say that favors stats, but not by much. Especially Sue has a 5th base. Yeah, the worker count's sprung back pretty quick, actually, considering this base was completely wiped out. Despite losing an entire base of probes. Yeah, that's true. It's actually surprising. It's really close after losing that. Stats has just been on point with building probes. Did he just lose a ton more? No. Oh. Really good reaction time. Faster reaction than me even. Observing. This has been a great game, honestly. I'm really happy with this game. I like it more than the last. I kind of wish Sue would go for the hive, honestly. Even if he's not going to use it, if he just uses it for like upgrades, I'm fine with that. But like the 0 future tech thing is kind of scary to me. Especially when we see Stargates and Fleet Beacon being added on and there's no real tech from Sue. Besides Hydra Bane. If he gets like if he took this rock down earlier, he'd be in a sick situation. Oh, this is like the potential for being like the greatest flank of all time. It just doesn't have enough on the low end here. Oh, that's a pretty big counter. He's going to get the 5th base for sure. Oh, actually he's not. The Zealots not really doing the damage I thought they would on this base. This is actually a really nice cleanup. A little bit excessive with the banelings at the end, but saving the base is the most important thing here. A Cerro flank, is that what we're calling it? What? Oh, that's such a sick recall. This is so like such a sick game. Like they're both playing so amazingly. I really like this recall on this. Like he obviously didn't fight into it, but this isn't gonna do anything on this side. He's got 3 stormers here. Yeah, this is not gonna do anything. Nice defense. They're just both so solid. I really wish Sue would hive up, though. Okay, he's getting his hive. He's listening. I don't see how I can possibly... Like, future tech-wise, this is scary. If he doesn't kill him. "16-minute hive is too late, I think. That's coming from me. Even I would have had a hive by now. I don't know if you can do it. Like, I just feel like he needs to break him, and he doesn't have the ability to do that. There's so many Ling Baneling too. What? That wasn't bad, honestly. Okay. He needs to, like, kill this army, honestly. Is he gonna go for it? He's going for this round here? He's not gonna get it. This is really nice engagement for stats. I think that's pretty much game. Like, after losing pretty much a most expensive part of his army, which, okay, yep. Rocks had to go down immediately, I agree. Sue. I don't know how you can possibly come back from that. The late hive, is he going Greater Spire? This is either going to be a really long game or it's going to end immediately. I think that depends on if Stats wants to push or not. Looks like he's taking another base. If Stats pushes, I think he wins. If he waits and lets Sue get his full hive tech units, maybe it can be one still. But it's definitely not a good case for Sue right now. Sue's going to neuroparasite all the carriers and win. That is not how StarCraft 2 works, but I enjoy your enthusiasm, my good sir. In theory that works, and then you realize Storm and Feedback and Motherships and all of their units just kill your infestors immediately. And yeah, like the big green fucking dongle shooting out and targeting your shit kind of makes it obvious what you're supposed to be attacking too. I don't know why I called it a dongle. Okay, leave me alone. I'm jet lagged. All right. I mean, like, as the game goes on, I still think Sue has a better chance than before. Like, I think there was a period where Stats could have just pushed after those storms in the middle of the map, but he didn't. So now the game continues. So if he can get the space, that would be really nice. Pick off the Banelings rolling in. He might be able to save it. It's a nice save. This has been a really nice game so far. Even if Stats goes down or Sue goes down, this game's been really nice. He's building a ton of corruptors. I don't really mind him not transforming into Broodlords because there's not much ground army here, honestly, besides the storms. Oh, he's going to recall out. Oh my god, what a surround on this army. Everything's going to go down from Stats. He has to recall out, right? Is he going to be able to do it? He's moving over to where only the corruptors can fight. This is a really nice call. Honestly, not very many corruptors left, but the momentum here could be game-changing. How did that go so well for Stats? I don't understand. He had a perfect surround. I was like 90% sure that entire army was going to go down. He was able to retreat to this flank here, so this is like pretty vital to him, honestly. I think every carrier goes down if he didn't do that. That was such a sick save. I would never have thought of like going out into the middle of nowhere. I think without Banelings, he can't really break this anymore either. Also, oh, did he rebuild these or did he save his corruptors? I think he rebuilt them, which is bad, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's not bad, but it's like bad that he lost them in the first place. Tons of Lings, but Lings are pretty awful, honestly. Where are the corruptors? Oh, where are the corruptors? Did they just die without me seeing them? Okay, GG's called. Stats takes game number 2 and wins the series. Impact versus Trues on Blue Shift. That's map number 2. Solar versus Classic. Oh shit, I really want to watch that. One sec, I'll be back. They're in game. Okay. Solar versus Classic. What else am I looking for? Keen versus Keen beat Rogue? What the fuck? Okay, one sec, I'll be back. Alright, Solar versus Classic is game 1, so we will watch that. We'll watch game 2 of that. How the fuck did Keen beat Rogue, guys? What the fuck? What's going on? Okay. Let's look at these. So, yeah, what the fuck, guys? Keen 2-0 Rogue? So Sorta versus Rogue? For literally who sort of said he didn't want to play. Forte versus SOS in the lower bracket of this. TaeJa 2-0 Patience? What the Joji left, guys. This is insane. What? Okay. What? Kier 2-0 Supernova. Okay, that's not surprising. So did Kier qualify? How did Kier get through already? Kier no. Never mind. Okay, he has to play with the loser of Classic versus Solar, so this is fine. Is it 3 o'clock? I need to be at I have to be at the studio at 6, so we've got 2 more hours. Ricky can take over maybe. 6, right? Did I say 6? Can ASL starts at 7, right, guys? Can you guys check? I'm pretty sure I have to be there at 6. Let's see. Tasteless plus Jake. It's me versus plus Rapid. I think. I'm pretty sure. Four hours until ASL. Until it starts. See, I've gotten conflicting things. I have to double check. I was told 7, which is weird, but I don't know. Let me double check. Yeah, I was told 7. I don't know. I really don't. Okay, I gotta make sure that I get in Solar versus Classic. I really don't want to miss. Okay, 7. Thank you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make sure we don't miss this, guys. I love you. Be right back. I'm actually awful when we missed it. I'm so fucking angry, guys. How do I fuck this shit up? Okay, who else do we got? Keen versus Deer. No. Stats versus Sue. So, Sue versus TaeJa. Can we watch that? It's done. Why is nobody in the fucking groups? I'll be right back. Well, we're gonna have to wait. Keen 2-0 Rogue, yeah, it's pretty crazy. See, the problem is I can't entertain you guys and get the matches at the same time. Because for whatever reason, nobody's in chat. Who is this? I have them on my friends list. Oh wait, no I don't. Never mind. I leave this chat. Why is nobody in the chats, guys? Oh, somebody finished. All right, I'm gonna go find matches. Be right back. Keen versus was it Deer just finished? So let me know how that updates. But I'm gonna try and find the match. Oh, Keen 2-0 Deer. What the fuck's going on? Okay, watching Deer versus Rook. Be right back. So Deer versus Rogue don't want to be streamed. Who else do we got? Kier versus the loser of Solar versus Classic. Classic and Solar on game number 2. So let's try and get on that. Is TaeJa's playing right now? I can't join their game. They're playing. Wow, Jake, wow. What do you guys want me to do? TaeJa's playing. Chill. TaeJa versus Sue? You want to watch TaeJa versus Sue? Okay, I'll try to get TaeJa versus Sue game 2, okay? Go over to TaeJa and pause the game. Wait for him, please. Wait for TaeJa. Okay, I'll be right back. Chill. Okay. TaeJa won game 1, by the way. Holy fucking shit, guys. What the fuck? We'll see if I get an invite. Who's playing behind me? Impact. They've been playing a long game. I think they started without me. They're really nice if they did. If they just restarted because of that. That would be so sick of them. Holy shit. I felt so bad asking Sue. Because I don't know TaeJa very well. And after Sue losing, I didn't want to ask him, but I don't want to. I don't know what the fuck. Sue is such a nice guy. I want both of them to win now. Oh shit. This is insane. So TaeJa's up 1K right now. What the fuck's going on? I called it in the Reddit thread. People were like, "Oh, TaeJa doesn't look that good." And I was like, "Fuck you guys." Whoops. Control X, Control 1. There we go. So spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have our bottom left-hand corner. Sorry, we have TaeJa. And in the top right-hand corner, we have Sue. Very important for him to win this for BlizzCon. This is the losers bracket, correct, guys? It is. Never mind. I don't need your thing. I remember to cast the other match. One more game and TaeJa qualifies. Indeed. By the way, guys, how's it been? We're actually observing a GSL qualifier. Is it not insane? Gas spawning pool. This is pretty normal. I think TaeJa went gas first, right? How much gas do you have? 80? Yeah, gas first. Oh my god. I love you guys. I'm just happy that we get the coverage of these sick games. Reactor first, before Reaper. That's pretty interesting. I guess this is for double Marine. I guess. Maybe to try and snipe the Overlord, but I don't think you'll get it in time. This is a pretty safe spot. This is really weird. I've heard that TaeJa's builds are weird, but his mechanics are just so good from like when he was a really good player. That's what people told me. It's not hard to imagine TaeJa being a king. The fact that TaeJa's only played like what, a proper handful of games. I don't think he's played that much at all, because is he in the military right now? I'm pretty sure he is, but I'm not 100%. Like that's insane. TaeJa is out of the military? Really? He got discharged? Are you sure? He just finished. Like, how recently just? This is a really smart move, by the way, for Sue to pull back his Overlord, even though it doesn't look like TaeJa's lifting a CC for it. Couple weeks? Yeah, so he's had like 2 to 3 weeks of practice, and he beats Sue. And he's in the qualifying match already. Is that not mind fucking blowing to you guys? What the fuck? Okay, so far, this looks like it might be pretty aggressive from Sue, and it's probably gonna do a lot of damage. Like we see, what the fuck am I watching? He's going reactored Marine with no second Rex, no stim medevac. What the actual fuck? Did he just forget about the second Rex? This is like the worst build I've ever seen. Are we watching TaeJa or are we watching a platinum player? He's just gonna lose all his Marines here, maybe. Maybe not. What is he? What What is he doing? What's going on? You saved a Marine. Was he gonna drop 10 unstimmed Marines? I don't understand. What the fuck was the plan? Why am I whispering? I don't want to hear TaeJa hearing me shit talk his build from over here, okay? That's why I'm whispering. For fuck's sakes. I don't want to hear the Koreans think I'm shit talking them when I cast. But what the fuck? Mech transition? No mech transition. He does. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna relax. It's okay. Just chill, Jake. Pick. Oh, okay. Nice save. I don't know what the fuck's going on. He's got medevacs chasing overlords with no stim. Now he's going Hellions and a Liberator. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Maybe this is how TaeJa's winning. He's just like mind fucking his opponents. I don't know. Does he have an armor? He doesn't even have an armor yet. What's up, Ricky? I don't know what's going on, guys. This is the worst build I've ever seen. I think it's time for the 6-minute stims. Like, it's slow, it's unstimmed Marines. This is the latest Hellbat timing I've ever seen. If this was a period, you'd probably have to take a pregnancy test, to be honest. Like, what the actual fuck is this? And how is it even coming close to working? It's kind of working. I don't know if it is, Harrison. How many workers did he kill? 4? There's more workers killed for 2. I don't know what the fuck is happening in this game. You know what he went? He went reactored Rax, reactored Starport, and did a Marine push with no stim. Yeah. What the fuck is that, Ricky? Can read chat if you want. They can't hear you though. Hey, this build order. He goes reactor barracks, reactor starport, no stim. TY? TY does that? It looks awful. He moves it with 10 unstimmed Marines and 2 medevacs. What the fuck is that gonna do? TaeJa win. I didn't see it too much. Solar says it's a good build, but I don't believe him. What? Yeah? He win against Lenok? Is that true, guys? Lenok was sick. Solar's trolling. I'm pretty sure he's trolling too. I don't even think Maru could win with this shit, and he proxy rexes every game. Where? Oh, for a second I thought this CC was going to be lifted over here, and I was like, where the hell are these SCVs going? But he just has 4 CCs. Like, how the fuck do you fit 4 CCs into this build? What is he doing? Oh. Okay. I'm so confused. How did he do it? No. I didn't bring the mixer. There's only one input here. Otherwise you could use it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, guys. This is the weirdest build I've ever seen. Thank you, Ming_SC2 for the sub. Appreciate you. Sue's creep could be so good right now. It could be, you're right. There hasn't been much movement on the map besides that weird ass 10 Marine 10 6 Hellbatish push at like 8 minutes or whatever the fuck that shit was. Or 6 minutes. I don't even know. Oh my god, it's Stim. I never thought I'd see that upgrade finish. 2-2 on the way, kinda. Ish. I don't know how they got mismatched. TaeJa is so good and yet so bad at the same time. It's incredible. Like the fact that he's 140 out of 160 after all this shit that's happened is incredible to me. And at the same time the fact that he even should have been at a disadvantage at all is also incredible to me. What? Sue could definitely be maxed right now. You're right. What the fuck is Sue doing now? Let's rotate. We got a hive on the way. 1,400 minerals out of 500 gas and 160 supply. What the fuck's going on? What? Yeah, I can see that. He's also going to be even more supply blocked after losing Overlords. Give Solar a mic? Where did he left, I think. Is Solar out or what? He qualified? Who'd he beat? Impact? I thought it was True versus Impact. No, he was in the same group as Kier and Deer and no, was it? I don't know. Kier and somebody else. Kier and the boys. Keen, maybe? No, I don't know. Oh, Classic. Solar 1 versus Classic? No. And yes, at the same time. I guess it's better that Solar wins because Classic's already confirmed for BlizzCon. So, I'm happy about that. Like, what's going on? How has this game continued in such a late game fashion with this early game? Oh, we're just leaving these medevacs. Here you go, boys. Take my medevacs. Hello? Can you... Oh my god, can't see them. These are just the scouting medevacs now. Sue is afraid. I mean, after the first builder, he's just too afraid to do anything. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, that was pretty good for Sue, I guess. It's interesting expanding pattern. Usually you take this space, sit your army somewhere here, but I guess this is fine, especially if you can start mining it out earlier. What? What? Who? It was a 2-1? Oh. Guys, I just wanted you to know for the record, sort of took a game off of Rogue. It was reported 2-0. Sort of wants his Ligulac point, so if somebody from a Ligulac is watching, make sure you get the record straight. I'm so glad we're watching this right now, guys. Like, you guys are right. I don't even know who we were considering before, but the fuck were we doing considering anybody that isn't TaeJa? Because this is a sick game. Despite all the crazy shit that's been going on. I like he's not losing this base anytime soon. Like he's just building CCs right next to it. A Ligulac point's better than WCS points. That's how sort of thinks, right? Right, Ricky? That's your motto. Ricky says, fuck yeah, it is. Okay, we've got our Vipers on the way. Like, we've already been in the Ghost transition for quite a while. I really like TaeJa's position, honestly. Like, it's not terrible. Actually, never mind. I just saw the bank. It's not great. I retract my position. I don't think it's awful. Oh, if he gets a Viper? Viper? It almost looked like he was going to get a Viper. Okay, that was a pretty bad engage. This is so many ghosts. No, the abducts. Use them. Use them. That was pretty bad for TaeJa. If the banks were more... What the fuck is this Ultralisk doing? What is it doing? Where did it even come from? I like how he's skirmishing with like 4 Marines and 2 Ghosts. Yeah, this is not a good spot to be in. If the bank wasn't so insane for 2, this would be a lot closer of a game. Yeah, this game has been fun. I've been enjoying it thoroughly.
Can you hear me? Scarlett? If you do like this.
I don't think so, Ricky. They might barely hear you. I mean, I didn't want to bring the mixer. Did you see? Have you seen the size of the mixer? Like, that's the only way I can have 2 mics. I mean, there's not much to talk about this game, honestly. The bank is really killing TaeJa. Like, his army is actually way... It's really good. Like, this is a really expensive army. Really techie army. He doesn't really have an expansion to take besides this one, maybe. Su's been doing a... Oh, if he takes... He is a madman. Look, there's a massive Zerg army here, my dude. It's a scouting CC. He's going to go back home with it now. Like, who would take this base instead of this one? Like, what are we doing? Huh? I mean, this space has got to be easier to defend, no? It doesn't speed up his army? Sure. Your base isn't completely exposed, though. Yeah, but what about the other sides? Wait, what happens when he sends his main army over here and kills you? What? The rally's not going to defend a full army. I know you think Terran's good and all. Just put your army here. Go. So you're arguing that this is a better base to take than this base. Interesting. Ricky is also retarded. No, I'm just kidding. I think there is some merit, but I just think this base is easier to take than this base specifically. The one thing I do like about this base is the siege tank position on the low ground here. That's kind of nice. But I'm still worried for just like a frontal attack here or something. Or like a attack over here. What? True. This game's it's coming out stable. I think the longer this game goes on, okay, this is what I was scared about a little bit. This is a tank here. This is a pretty small counter, but he's still taking quite a bit of damage. And he lost the CC that I was talking about. I guarantee you if this was over here, you probably wouldn't have lost it. But... What? No, definitely not. Losing this base is definitely not a good trade, ever. Especially when the bank is this high. Like, he just needs income. He also lost 3 barracks here, which he could have just lifted off. But hey, who the fuck uses that hotkey, right? Who needs to lift shit off? You just build more barracks. Where's the CC coming from? What is this for? Is this... Okay. I was about to say, is this battle cruisers? It's not, though. Uh-oh. If he had fungal... This is actually pretty... What? Yeah, I was going to say, if he had infestors here, he'd be in a really good spot. But without the I don't think he can really get on top of these broodlords anymore, though, at the same time. Yeah, he's taking too much damage already. This is a lost game. GG. It's tied up 1-1. This has been a 6 series so far. Which one's add a friend? I don't know. I don't want to get missed. Go. What a sick game. I'm so excited, guys. Rogue beat Deer. I feel bad for Deer, but I'm quite glad Rogue is in at the same time. Who's True playing right now? So SOS? True's playing SOS right now? Alright. It's tied 1-1, boys. This is insane. They're on Blue Shift. Blue Shift is second map, correct? I think so. This is the third map, so yeah, Blue Shift. In the top left-hand corner playing no team. Liquid. It is TaeJa. He's not on Liquid anymore, correct? They fucked up. They should have kept him, because he's going to be a fucking genius again soon. Big brain Terran. In the bottom right, we have our other boy, Sue. So, we'll see what he comes up with this game, but I hope we don't see that weird ass reactor thing, because it was pretty bad. TaeJa is one map away from qualifying against Sue. That would be incredible. The first game was a pretty close game. I saw TaeJa win. The second game was also pretty close, but yeah. He went CC first? Are you fucking serious? Who does this? Why? It's so bad. God damn it, TaeJa. Somebody teach TaeJa how to play builds and he'll be Maru. Imagine if Jin just picked up TaeJa and like, alright, this is what you're going to do. You're going to proxy racks every game, you're going to do this, follow up, and then you just fucking slap everybody. But these build orders are pretty, these are pretty questionable build orders so far. It's like he wants to be behind just so he can fuck you up. That was your build? But he did it wrong? It looked awful, but I think it was because he did it wrong. Solar said it was pretty good if you don't do it wrong. Yeah, he went gas first. why, like, what the fuck is why? It's just look, he's fine. He's just gonna kill it. What? Where's the Reaper? He went CC first. Ah, I see what you're saying. But what can you do if you send your 4 links across the map anyways? Nothing can happen. Your Reaper gets out in time. Ah, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, he did it anyways. I don't think it's worth it, is what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. What are we talking about? What is Swan talking about? $25 minerals worth it? It literally did nothing. You're literally just sacrificing 25 minerals and you have an SCV out here. What the fuck are you talking about? It's not, like, mineral-wise, it's definitely not worth it. Okay, he's building Lings again. Actually, I like this for TaeJa as long as he leaves his Hellions at home. It's a pretty big commitment here. Please, TaeJa, just leave your Hellions at home. Yes. Yes. What? He's not gonna get them surrounded. He's TaeJa. He's fucking TaeJa. Come on, TaeJa. Come on! TaeJa! TaeJa! Why do I even make predictions? Fucking Christ. I don't know. Okay. This is actually not terrible. Okay, it's getting terrible. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, TaeJa likes to come back from behind, so it's time for a comeback. Right? He does have 3 CCs, right? He can do it. He can come back. Come on, guys. Just channel your Doritos for TaeJa or some shit. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. If he loses this, I'd 100% confident of saying this is game over. But he hasn't lost it, but it also hasn't done any damage yet. He's gonna build a barracks here. Siege tank on the way, stim on the way. 53 to 36. This is such a feels bad moment. If he can come back from this position, I say we just give him the GSL Super Tournament trophy. Spam this Dorito to help TaeJa Rito. That's good. This is so unfortunate. If you didn't get those 2 Hellions surrounded, this is just a totally different game. Like, he's actually kind of coming back. The biggest thing is the worker deficit, which he wouldn't have. Another problem is he hasn't been able to do any counter damage at all. I'd love to see these Hellions do something. It's actually not that many links. How many links do you have? 5? Go, go, go. Do the Hellion thing. You're going to do so much damage. There's actually nothing out here. Okay, now he's building links. It's a Spire. Spires are pretty strong. It's pretty scary. I wish these Hellions would actually do something. I'm really worried for TaeJa. I don't think he can really deal with the Spire from this deficit. Yeah. It's going to be really hard. If he can, he's a literal god. I just wish these Hellions would do something, even if they're scouting. I'm scared for like a timing. I don't think he can hold the timing. Does he have stim on the way? No, he's combat shields. That's good. Stim's already completed. Armory on the way. I mean, if he can defend a timing or something and just come back economically, but 80 workers is pretty scary. True knocked out SOS. He's still playing. But that would be insane if you did. Thank you everyone for watching, by the way. GG's called. Sue takes it 2-1. I'm kind of sad to see that, but good on Sue. Was a good series. Is there anybody left to watch at this point? So Rogues made it out of the group against Tier. Sue made it out of the group against TaeJa. Classic versus Cure? Classic versus Cure? 1 sec. Let me go check. They're both an acid plant, so they're both in game 3s. Both Classic and Cure and True and whatever. True and who? True and SOS. I'm gonna see if I can commentate, whatever, from True screen. So looks like we've got about 10 adepts versus a ton of Ling Baneling. I don't know what's going on right now, but okay. The adepts fake shaded and True went to his natural expansion, and now the adepts are in the third. They're doing some damage, but not a ton. He doesn't really want to commit because True has so many Lings and Banelings. I don't know what happened this game, but it looks like True's in a really good spot from this position. It's like 10 adepts versus like 50, 60 supply of Ling Bane. So I don't know what happened. Okay, the third base might get cancelled again by True. He's got like 20 to 30 Lings here. He's also starting a Roach production. I think he's in a really, really good spot. If True takes out SOS to qualify, that would be insane. Oh, 5 Banelings. Are they going to roll in and kill the adepts? Okay, kills like 7 of the maybe 10 adepts or 13 adepts. That was pretty good. Basically half the adepts got killed by Banelings. So there's pretty much no opposition at all. True defensively is perfectly fine and has a ton of Zerglings aggressively as well. By the way, this is on Acid Plant. SOS is in the top left and True's in the bottom right. 2 Oracles just flew into True's third, killed a couple drones, flying back. Okay, there's a ton of Lings at SOS's third base. He's getting a full surround on a bunch of Zealots and Sentries, and he's picking off probes at the same time. The third base that's taken is in like the middle left area. Looks like he will defend, but took some damage. It was honestly an okay trade for SOS. Archon drop in the main base, uncontested currently. Roaches are being sent to the field with it. Actually not terrible. SOS is kind of coming back. These trades have been really good. Oracles fly back into the third. True's dealing with that fine. True's just getting a ton of roaches. I don't think there's a Robo Bay, so this might be scary. Pretty big push from SOS here. And a really big warp in the main at the same time. True's not really splitting his army very well. He's going to potentially take damage on both fronts. This would be an insane comeback in my opinion. If SOS might get the third base. He's targeting it down with everything. He gets it. I don't know if True has enough anymore. This might be a pretty big throw. True defends the main base and SOS loses an Archon, but the third base is gone for True. Pretty big recall. I don't know, this is really scary now. I kind of wish True would double expand. What? I hope I'm not bothering him, by the way. I don't think I am. I'm being pretty quiet. So it looks like True's kind of stabilized, but at the same time, like, being down at third base, it's pretty bad. I don't know how he's going to come back from this. These oracles are still kind of poking around, the 2 oracles from before. They're not really killing anything, but he's getting full vision. I have to imagine... Thank you so much for the sub, my dude. I have to imagine that it's not a great position to be in. TaeJa's leaving. He's a champion in my books. True's able to do some damage at the third base. Not insane, but he's defensively he's looking pretty weak. I don't think he's going to be able to defend this pretty big push from SOS. Really nice comeback, honestly. I think SOS takes this game 100%. Okay, guys. So what's the plan, Ricky? Do you want to continue this? Yeah. Probably. It's very possible that they won't let you cast them. I mean, it's up to you. You can try. I don't think Koreans are just dicks in general. Like, almost everyone accepted me casting. The only people that didn't were Deer and Rogue. Relationship? Do I, though? I don't know. Didn't you say True was in a good spot? He was. He was in a great spot. He isn't dead yet, but I think he's dead. If you know what I'm saying. He was in a good spot. Then SOS just targeted down his third base and countered him. Please go into a game. It's literally the last game of the... Like, they're both in their last games. True versus SOS is in their final game, and Classic versus Cure is in their final game too. Classic is still sitting. Shut the door. Yeah, who the fuck didn't shut the door? So guys, I'm not going to be able to cast the PM group, unfortunately. I have to cast ASL. So we might end the stream. I'm sorry. I want to continue, and I would if I didn't have to cast. I have the mic to interview. True GG's. So sad. I thought he was in a good spot. They're talking to each other now. So sad. I love True. Play one ladder game we can. What? There's, I think you would probably be fine, but I'm not 100%. Ricky's debating because it's 2.5 hours from now until it starts, and he's not sure that the Koreans will give him full permission, like they did with me, because I have better connections, he says. Easy for Ricky. Yeah, I'll be on ASL tonight with rapid casting. Yeah, big thanks to the Koreans for letting me. Like, they definitely did not have to do that. So, pretty much every Korean said it was fine. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This was like a pretty testy stream, but I think we made a huge step forward in GSL qualifiers. The next GSL qualifier will be way, way better. I'm going to have like a proper studio setup, and we will have a proper camera on the player area, but I think this went very well for what it was. I want to thank you all for watching. I love you all. Thank you all for your support, and we will see you in the next GSL qualifier with even more coverage. I love you guys. Let's find somebody to host. Twitch. Oh wait, can I do that? Twitch.tv. Maybe I can't. Unless Sasha's here. Oh wait, maybe I can. Let's see what I got. StarCrafts. Giri is streaming? Hell yeah, we're hosting Giri if she's streaming. Is she streaming StarCraft though? Giri? She's streaming Destiny too. That's not a host, Ricky. I would host Giri, but she's not streaming StarCraft. Fucking casuals, by the way. Who should we host? We can host Roddy, Parting, or... Is Parting playing in... Oh, he's not. 'Cause he's Chinese tournament. Let's host Roddy. I love Roddy. We'll tell him... What should we say to him? Ricky, what should we say to Roddy before we host him? You don't know. What would you say to Roddy? Just say hello. Okay, everybody. What? Roddy Post? No. What's that? Roddy Post? Roddy Pose? Take your shirt off? No, 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 no. We're not going to harass him. Roddy in the club. Okay, everyone go in there and spam Roddy Pose. We're going to host him. /raid. Rotterdam 08. I'll see you guys then. I love you. You're all beautiful. Let's go. Roddy Pose, guys. Like this, right? Roddy Pose. Let's go. I love you guys.